Okay, Neil. Kick some ass, man. He's gonna try to record a little bit of the venue so that we see what kind of venue to play. What's that? And this is the house coming in. Down at the Silver Plate House. Okay, Neil. I'm gonna do the best I can, bro.
This is Russell. I'm not home, so leave a message.
Russell?
Wonderful.
Russell, this is your mother speaking.
I know.
Russell? Russell? Russell, are you screening?
Of course not.
So how was the date? Esther said she was a keeper. A jewel. I'm so excited, Russell. Are you there?
No, Mom, I'm out of the town having the time of my life.
Okay, call me if you need anything. Your father says call up already. Love you. Bye.
Okay, bye. See ya. Stop it already. Stop it with the footsteps and the guilt. Oh, my baby boy. Stop it already, please. I probably look like your average all-American male, don't I? But you wouldn't believe the troubles I've had. Women. It's all about women. Isn't there one woman out there for me? One? I've got to figure this out. I've got to take a look back at my life. I didn't mean my entire life.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Let's say, yes, let's begin when I was a kid. I mean, I grew up in Brooklyn, in Crown Heights. In my neighborhood, they were mostly African Americans. The majority of the people, actually, all of the people were darker than me. I mean, I kind of stood out. Growing up, my mom did most of the parenting. Any spare time that she had, my mom played bingo. For the most part, my mom let me run wild, which in my case meant staying up an extra half an hour to watch Laughing. Ooh. My dad worked nights as a baker, slept days. That is, if I didn't wake him up practicing my saxophone. And for the most part, my dad dragged me to Playboy. One of the best things Mom ever did for me was talk Dad into letting me go to the High School of Art and Design. You see, my dad was kind of against it.
No son of mine is going to be an artist. He will never be an artist. Never.
See, I told you.
Oscar, the boy likes to draw.
Yeah, Dad, I don't want to draw.
Russell, be quiet. I'm talking to your mother.
He's only in 9th grade.
Hello, I swear I'm invisible.
Russell.
It's what he wants to do.
Oh, what about his...
Right.
Well, he's got to learn somewhere.
So?
So, I'm busy.
Busy doing what?
I'm taking a nap.
Oscar, what if he has a couple of questions?
Then he can ask you.
Son?
Yes, Mom?
Your father left you something to read. Read it.
Okay. Thanks to Dad's little gifts, and of course, sex education. 6 years in it, I finally became a man. began the torturous task of asking girls out. Which brings me to Becky. The first girl I ever loved. I mean, it lasted for only one summer, but I don't think I've ever really gotten over her. We met when we both worked at rival ice cream shops right across the street from each other. I knew instantly that I had met the one. But being the shy, petrified guy that I was, I didn't say a word. My friend who worked with her suggested that I write her a condolence. My name's Russel. Yeah. You don't know me, but I'm the guy who came in at closing time, and I think you're nice. No, not nice. Swell. No, she'll never date me unless he's swell. I know. I think you're neat. Yeah, that's it. Neat.
I know that sounds corny. Okay, it is, but it's true. From the second I saw you, I knew we had to meet. I didn't know what to say. I'm shy. That's why I wrote you this. Here's a little something about me. Once you read my note, maybe you might take it into your heart to give me a chance. Here goes. I'm 18. I go to college. It looks so important to you. I'm 5'9". I could still be growing, so I might reach 6 feet. I bathe at least once a day. Good. I'm an artist and generally nice and polite. I'm not into science, but if it's important to you, I'm a Leo. My favorite things to do are movies, dancing, and eating. I guess that's me. I hope that's enough information, so maybe you might give me a chance. Awaiting nervously, Russel.
After being up all night, I gave my friend the note and waited, praying that she would at least talk to me, maybe get to know me, maybe date me for a while, then we could set the date, get married, and actually make love. Wow. Hi, Yenta.
Hi, Russel. This is...
Becky?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, so, I guess you read my note.
I did, and all I really wanted to say was...
Yes?
Well, thank you.
Thank me? For what?
For making my day.
Really?
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
Really?
I'd really like to get to know you.
When? Tomorrow? Now? This weekend? Whenever you like.
How about tomorrow? Say 7-ish, my place. We could get a soda and talk.
That sounds really neat. I see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.
Hi.
That's how I broke the ice with Becky. The next night, promptly at 7, we had our first date.
Hi. Are those for me?
Hi. Yes, here. Sorry.
Thanks, they're beautiful.
Well, I always like to show, I like to be fully upfront with people. Be myself.
I still can't get Not a second! Oh, gosh.
Surprise!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah. Look what I brought
Oh.
for this evening's game.
Oh my God.
That's right. The kid games are over. Tonight we play by my rules.
Anita, I was hoping for Monopoly. That's a fun game. I even give you the get out of your closet free for free.
Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit.
trust you. Please don't. What about your suit? Daddy!
Daddy, now!
You are.
Yes!
No! No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Yes!
Ouch!
That's my boy. I'll see you later. Rusty.
After Anita, I was ready for a change. It was time to move out, to leave home. Boy, was I scared. And after 8 months of looking for an apartment in New York City and seeing dives with no windows, most bathrooms with ceilings for way too much money, I made the rash decision to move to Hollywood. That's right, L.A. I mean, I'd never even dreamed about living there. Maybe visiting would be nice, going to the Playboy Mansion. Wait, cool, but living there? Watch out, Gidget. Here I come. Here I was, sitting in the plane, waiting for my future to begin when God stepped up to the plate and showed me the way. I knew right then and there that I was safe. I mean, how safe could you be? Come on, there's a nun sitting next to you.
So, my son, is your wife picking you up when we arrive in Los Angeles?
Oh, sister, I'm single. I'm not married.
Oh, my son. Don't worry, you have plenty of time. I'm sure there's one single available young lady out there waiting just for you.
Excuse me, sister, I'm Jewish.
Oh, my son. I'm sure they have groups in temples, too. You're such a virile young man. Don't worry, you have plenty of time.
Thanks.
Oh, I was informed when I got to the airport they were going to see a nice movie on board. I just hope they show The Sound of Music. I just love that movie, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, California is such a beautiful and spiritual place. Don't you mind about those earthquakes either. They're just God's little hiccups. Oh, my son, wake up, wake up. We've arrived in God's country.
Oh, wow. Long trip. Thanks for all the good, and for all the good advice.
That's what we're here for. Spiritual guidance.
After we landed, I crossed my fingers and stepped into my new life. Hollywood! And at my motel, while waiting for one of my friends to call, I turned on my companion, the television, and discovered my favorite program was on. And as if from the mouth of God, a voice spoke to me.
If you're going to be in the Los Angeles area and would like to be a contestant on the Love Connection, call us at 1-800-555-LOVE. Back to you, Chuck.
Contestants! They're looking for contestants. I'm in LA less than 5 hours and God is giving me a sign. He's telling me to pick up that phone and start living it. So I auditioned and I was picked to be on television. I even got a chance to do a video. Wow. I was even going to be Chuck. Cool. Oh, my dreams were coming true. I was actually going to really meet my Gidget. Just call me Moondoggy. As usual, I was getting a little bit ahead of myself. I mean, I didn't even know what she looked like. I just knew her name, Rosemary. So I went.
Are you dating any cute black women?
What? And cute black women? A black girl? Of course not, Mom. No, of course not.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask. I gotta go now. It's bingo night.
I had been dating this girl, Renee. She lived in Watts. I really liked Renee. She was even in the comic books. And you know she was special because for once dating a girl who wasn't Jewish didn't seem to bother me. All those years of living in Crown Heights really paid off. A few weeks after my mom's interrogation, I met Renee's entire family. All 12 of them. And to my amazement, they all greeted me with open arms. Even her 6'8" tall basketball playing older brother Jerome was like, wow, what a great family. Here I was afraid to get beat up or something. And they all seemed to love me. They didn't seem to notice that I was white. Renee, I just got to tell you how amazing your family is.
Really? Thanks, but what do you mean?
Well, they didn't seem to notice my...
Your what?
My skin color, and I'm white. I mean, they aren't colorblind or anything, are they?
Russell, I only date white men. You do know that, don't you?
You what?
I only date white men. What's the big deal? I'm just not attracted to black men.
I mean, not that I'm complaining or anything, but do you have a problem with black men?
I don't see what the big deal is. I just don't find black men to be trustworthy.
Trustworthy?
Well, you know, they don't work. They all seem to be on welfare.
Excuse me?
I mean, there are exceptions like my father for one, but I cannot handle men who beat their women.
What? Beat their women?
And as for Asians and Puerto Ricans, don't even get me started. What's the big deal? You lied to your mom about me being black.
Well, that's different.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I think the fact that I might have saved 3 lives is a hell of a different color than the fact that you completely disavowed an entire race of possibilities in the area of love.
What 3 people?
Well, my mother, my father, probably...
Excuse me?
That's right. If I hadn't lied to my mom, she might have had a heart attack. And if I did tell Mom, she would have told Dad, and he would have had a heart attack.
Well, who's the third smart guy?
Me? If Dad found out, I'd be dead.
Well, ha! Ha, 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 ha.
You know what? Goodbye.
Bye.
I mean, I thought I was special. I mean, I thought I was a white knight. I was just white. You know, Gladys Knight was right. L.A. proved too much for this man. But eventually, having never met my Gidget, I decided to move back to New York City, determined never to ever get involved with women again. And get this one, not only did I move back to New York broke and in debt, but I moved back in with my parents. Back to my old bedroom.
Russell, come. Sit between your father and me.
Yeah, son, I saved you a few magazines.
Schmendrick.
What, just a few magazines? Make him feel welcome. He's 30.
Russell, come, sit. See, it's just as it was when you left it. When you left us.
Mom. That's okay, Dad.
You look famished. I'll whip you up something fattening.
Mom, I'm not really that hungry. Okay.
I'm going to help your mother out.
Thanks, Dad.
Told you. The only movie star moved to Hollywood.
It's 7 a.m. Breakfast is on the table.
So, Russell, you dating anyone?
I'm coming, Mom. Not right now, Dad.
Get up and remember to put your dirty clothes in the bin because I'm doing laundry this morning.
Mom, I said you didn't have to do that. Okay.
Okay. So I met this girl for you, Goldie.
Dad, I said I could take my own case.
Yeah, I know, son, I know. But she's a nice, healthy Jewish girl. Yeah, for me.
We'll see, Dad.
Here. I made you something to eat.
Never happened. End of discussion. The next time I saw her after we were saying our goodnights, I decided to respond to your last note with one of my own.
A note? You wrote me a note. As soon as I get home, I'll read it. When I finish it, I'll give you a call.
You may not want to.
What? Why not?
Well, never mind anyway. I see you in a few days after reunion. We can talk then, if you want to.
Thanks for the note. See you soon.
My reality was that I was being stalked by my high school alumni president. I mean, I couldn't picture myself being hacked to death by Norman Bates' mother. No reunion for me. Better safe than sorry. However, the very next day, I ran into an old high school flame. Talk about the timing. Joanne was this beautiful girl from my homeroom. One I actually never had the guts to ask out. I mean, she was a Jehovah's Witness. And when I was growing up, anyone who wasn't Jewish was a complete no-no. I mean, I was petrified of what God would say, let alone Dad, so I never took a shot.
Russell?
Joanne!
Oh my goodness, how long have you been?
I can't believe we ran into each other today. Our high school's having a reunion in a few days.
A reunion? Really?
Yeah, look. I even designed the invite. Please come to the event.
Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world. I mean, we could really catch up.
Really?
Yeah.
Great. Then I won't take up any more of your valuable time. We'll catch up in a few days.
All right, fine. Oh, okay, bye.
I was in heaven. Martha. I had completely forgotten about Martha. Just in case, as a safety measure, I arranged to have 3 male friends meet me after the event. So if anything did happen, they could protect me. I mean, she wasn't that sick, was she? I arrived at the event, and before I could even take my jacket off,
Russell, I think we need to talk. Russell!
Joanne, boy, am I glad you're here.
Russell, what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
Oh, come on, Russell, what gives? What's wrong with that woman?
What woman? Oh, well, never mind. It's not really important.
That woman, Russell. She looks like she wants to kill you. Oh, God.
Well, last white and last. Here's the deal. See? I told you I'm crazy.
Oh, no, not at all. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I'm leaving next week for the Soviet Union.
Excuse me?
I'll be gone for 6 months.
Really? I think I'm crazy.
No, it's just, it's a religious retreat. Yes, that's what it
I
is.
guess you do think I'm nuts.
No, not at all. Oh, my God, Serena. Oh, Serena, I'll see you later. Lunch. Big pie. Okay. Now that your little girlfriend is gone, I think it's time we talk. Don't you?
I remember praying for God to help me. And that's if he was listening. My 3 friends showed up and I escaped with my life. Thank you, God. 2 days later, I received this note from Martha. Guess you could call it a drop-dead love note to me. It was 8 pages long and included 2 Xerox copies of my note to her with all typos circled and grammar corrected. It was priceless. But here's the best part. Martha wrote this list. The top 10 reasons why Russell is gay. That's right, gay. Well, let's count it down, shall we? Number 10.
Russell collects comic books.
I grew up, okay? I'm looking to sell my collection. Any offers? That's the woman that she set me up with. And believe it or not, she was the cream of the crop. Shirley had arranged this little vacation, and the place wasn't as nice as she had expected.
Russell! There is no air conditioning. This place is a mess. There is no room service. Have you seen the bathroom? I can't use it. God, you're going to have to get me. I mean, a different suite.
Honey, you know this was the only room they had. Remember, you set up the trip. Anyway, it's not that bad. I'm sure in a few minutes you get to love this place as much as you love me.
You are such a wuss. Well, I am going to use the loo when I get back. I expect a drink to be waiting for me.
Yes, dear.
Russell, are you dating a man or a woman?
What?
I said, are you dating a man or a woman?
Well, unless you have something to tell me, I think I've been sleeping right, I'm wrong, okay? Are we finished now?
Don't be condescending. The toilet seat was up.
As you might remember, I just got in myself. I haven't even seen the bathroom. But if I had used it, I would have put the seat down, so I apologize. I apologize for possibly leaving the seat up, okay?
Don't change the subject.
You know, here's your drink. I'm taking a walk now because you obviously have something stuck up your ass, and I'm not going to be used as your toilet paper tonight. See you later. That was our relationship. Not a good one. Do you see this jacket? I owe a great debt to this jacket. It caused our breakup. It will remain in my heart forever. You see this wedding invitation? No, wasn't for Olive, thank God.
Honey, what's this?
It's an invitation. One of my cousins is getting married.
It says here that you've been invited. Stag. Well, am I invited? I mean, I am your girlfriend, aren't I?
Of course you're my girlfriend, sweetheart. My mom's looking into it.
Looking into it? What does that mean?
Well, sweetheart, she is my first cousin.
What does that mean?
With or without you, I'm going.
So, what are you going to wear? I asked you what are you wearing to the wedding. Is that a tough question? Can I be allowed to know that at least? It's obvious you don't want me coming to the wedding to meet your entire family.
I don't know. What's the rush? You have over 2 months to worry about it. This jacket. I'll probably wear the new sport coat. That's right. I'll probably wear the new jacket.
You are not going to wear that sport jacket.
What's wrong with it? You helped me pick it out. You told me you loved this jacket.
I lied.
A few weeks went by, and I got the most wonderful news. I could bring a date. I thought Shirley would be so happy. Well, at least she stopped giving me the silent treatment. Started giving me a little loving. I couldn't wait to call her. Hi, honey. It's Russel.
Who?
It's Russel.
Russell.
Yes, you're Russell. Come on, stop it already. I've got great news to tell you.
What? That you're thinking about leaving town?
Very funny.
I know.
No, listen, I've got great news to tell you about my cousin's wedding.
Look, I told you. I don't want to hear anything about that stupid wedding.
No, you don't understand. I spoke to my mom. I could bring a date.
Oh, goody.
That's why I'm calling you, honey, to officially invite you to my cousin's wedding. Honey, would you like to go to a wedding with me?
I would love to, honey, sweetheart. If I'm going, what are you wearing?
What?
I said, what are you wearing to the wedding?
Oh, God, here we go again. As I told you before, I don't know. Why should it matter anyway? I have you with me to look good.
Stop trying to sweet talk me. That's not an answer.
Okay. I figured I'd wear the new sport coat.
What? If I have to wear a dress, you have to wear a suit.
I think, look, what's the big deal? It's my family. Anyway, it's a noon wedding.
That's the problem. You just don't understand.
So explain it to me. It's not me who doesn't get it. My family loves me. They don't care what I wear.
Well, if you want me to come to the wedding, you have to wear a suit.
Look, I think my $800 jacket is good enough for one of your... Okay, I can only imagine what you must be thinking. Well, let me tell you what I was thinking. Pressure, man. You talk about your pressure. If I add up all the women that I've been with, all the times that they've, well, you know, I don't think it would add up to one weekend with Teresa. I mean, that is what, if what she was telling me was the truth. I mean, what if she didn't? She was expecting a big bang.
Oh, Russell!
What's happening?
It's happening! Yes!
Teresa?
Yes!
Oh, my God.
Yes!
No!
Yes!
No! She wasn't kidding. For the next 2 weeks, every time we attempted this, the exact same thing happened. Sometimes it was even longer and more outrageous.
Yes!
After she began to, you know what, I tried to do what she suggested. I mean, what else could I do? So at first I would hold it for 20 minutes or so. Sometimes my arms would get tired. I'd get thirsty. I'd make myself a drink.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Watch a little television.
Yes!
Even listen to some tunes.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
This initial event lasts 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 42 seconds. But who's counting?
Russel?
Teresa. Methinks she's coming too.
Where are you?
Here, sweetie.
Are you ready for round 2?
Round 2.
Uh-huh.
Round 2. I wasn't ready for round 1 yet. A few weeks after this, we broke up. I mean, there aren't enough hours in the day, right? I decided after Teresa that I needed to get a little help. I mean, after Teresa, can you blame me? Jeez. I mean, my first girlfriend seriously broke my heart. My second, my back. I mean, there was the Flying Nun, the worst matchmaker in the history of mankind, and lots of women I don't even want to remember their names. And don't even get me started on my parents. But after Teresa, I decided it was time to get a little professional help. So, what do you think?
Unfortunately, Russell, it seems our time is up. So are you interested in group or individual sessions?
Oh, I think it's safe if we do this alone. Individual sounds really good. I wouldn't want too many people knowing my business.